guys, I gotta put my foot down, bro. We need to save the All-Star game, and not just the NBA All-Star game, All-Star games as a whole. Because the All-Star weekend, it was terrible. The NFL All-Star, all that Pro Bowl stuff is terrible. The MLB, I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch that because I don't like baseball. But I do think the home run derby is cool, so they're good with that one. But hockey, I don't think hockey like football. Them niggas don't want to get hit. So we need to save All-Star games. How are we gonna do that? Well, actually, no. Let me get some backstory because it was All-Star weekend last week, and all the All-Star events happened. The celebrity game happened. We talked about that on the podcast. It had a whole bunch. It had Kai Cenat and Micah Parsons. Like, what kind of get that out of here? Then they did the Rising Stars. We talked about that. Also get that out of here because they had G League players and all that playing. Like, we don't need that. The 3-point contest, that's always good because everybody likes 3-point contest. The skills challenge is stupid. I don't get why they do that. And then the dunk contest. Who won the dunk contest this year?
Mac McClung.
Mac McClung. Same dude from last year. Contest 2 years in a row. And his competition was Jaylen Brown wearing a Michael Jackson glove and jumping over a Kai Cenat who's sitting down, even though Kai Cenat is only like 5'3". And then on Sunday, the All-Star game happened. And the East beat the West by a score of 211 to 186. What the hell? What are we doing?
I want to ask this question for the panel. What did y'all watch anything out of that? Like, was there anything that y'all actually watched? I'm not talking about highlights. Like, y'all it was on the TV and like you watched it.
I was busy. No. I was busy. I had no.
Okay. Now, due to my job, I had no choice but to do Friday's event.
You had to watch those?
I mean, I had to cut that. I had to cut that celebrity one. So at bare minimum.
You had to cut highlights for the celebrity game.
Amen.
Oh that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
And they made me do graphics like, ooh, Michael Parsons, CJ Stroud. Let's do something. Like, you're a Texas guy, Houston versus Dallas. Huh? I'm like, no, shut up, nigga.
Gosh, I feel sorry for you. That's terrible. Oh my gosh.
It was a chill night, so it was like I didn't have to care about no score. It wasn't turnaround time was great, so like it was a chill night. But I saw that one. Did not see Rising Stars, nor did I care to. Saturday, I only watched the 3-point contest. And then Sunday, look, I went to go see Bob Marley. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to the movies. I knew that shit was gonna be bad. But even with my low expectations, the fact that it was lower than my low expectations is the problem. And it's just a testament. Y'all didn't even watch this shit, and y'all still saying, "Yo, this was fucking ass." You had no idea how ass it really was, and it was that ass. You know how bad you got to be for niggas to not know about how bad shit was, and they just know it's even worse. So we just gonna go down the line. We're gonna start with each category, and we're gonna say how we gonna fix this. And if fixing it means get that shit up out of here, hey. Get that shit up out of here. Celebrity All-Star game. I'll start off with the Celebrity All-Star game since I was in attendance. Well, I wasn't physically there, but I watched that one. First of all, nobody wants to see Micah Parsons bully people and take 30 fucking shots a game.
That's crazy.
Playing like a real football player.
Dude, nigga playing bully ball with CJ Stroud. Nigga had 38, 17, and 4. And they showed his true shooting percentage. I'm like, who the fuck cares about that nigga's true shooting percentage? The nigga shot 32 times. Although niggas don't, although Kai Cenat was there, pass Kai Cenat the ball at least once. That nigga up here jumping up and down, begging for the ball. Bro, let some of these celebs shoot. Let Jennifer Hudson bad self shoot the ball. God damn it.
Why was Jennifer Hudson there? Like, what?
Don't know why.
They just put out an email said we need somebody here, please.
But my biggest thing is the celebrity all-star should be just like regular all-star. Fans should be able to vote who they want in the celebrity all-star game. That means more people are more in tune to watch that shit. It was cool to find out, hey, Quavo can kind of hoop a little bit. It was kind of cool that Justin Bieber had a little tween that we just didn't expect it. It's not this is supposed to be an appetizer kind of ordeal. So I'm not saying it's supposed to be the best thing, but if I need to make it better, nigga, these celebs, I didn't care about some of these celebs. And stop bringing these big ass athletes here. I'm tired of Michael Parsons. I'm tired of the CJ Stroud shit, nigga. Stop using real athletes. Not everybody has to have super athletic athleticism. If you do, pass it to some of these other niggas that don't have the athleticism, bro. We're not
if they vote on celebrities, though, people are gonna be putting stuff like Beyonce. Like, she's not gonna be there. Now, if she did show up, that'd be crazy. If she showed up and she was cold, that'd be even crazier.
I mean, you should already have like a list of people you
have
plan.
A list of like, hey, if you was to get selected, are you down? And then they'd be like, yeah. But like, and then you choose from that, just like I said, just like regular all-star. Like when we do regular all-star voting, I think niggas out here voting for Jordan Poole and it was taken seriously. Oh, nigga. He was not making that hoe.
Did they do team captains for this? For the celebrity one?
Yeah, it was team Shannon Sharp versus team Stephen A.
Yeah, it don't need to do that. It need to be it need to be like you know who they need to have? They need to have team Adam Sandler versus somebody else.
Yeah,
Adam Sandler can hoop.
Team what's that name?
Has he ever been? Adam Sandler versus Gilly. Gilly can hoop too. Gilly can hoop.
Add them the team captains.
Well, they were team captains, but they were coaching. Like they weren't hooping. Sharp wasn't hooping. And
we need coaching players.
Yeah, coach players.
Yeah. And before we even go into that, I mean, do y'all have anything to add to that? Like, do y'all have for a celebrity, or do y'all just not give a fuck?
A celebrity game outside of that, shit, I'd honestly get rid of that hoe.
Okay. All right.
Or at least put celebrity. Like, stop putting WNBA players in that game. Because, like, I get why they're doing it because it's exposure, but I feel like that's so disrespectful to them, bro. Like,
they put them in the celebrity one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they're actual WNBA players.
They hoeing.
Playing against Michael Parsons and Kai Cenat, bro. Like,
that's actually
so
fucked up.
Exactly.
That's
the only ones that think
shoulder bumping a woman with some breast just to get into the lane is crazy. You need to chill.
And also, why was Jennifer like? Don't be having those stupid celebrities like that, bro.
I'm saying now, before we go to the next event, I do want to have a honorable mention. Stop putting this shit in cold ass states. Stop with the Indiana. Stop with the Cleveland.
They be inside.
Stop with the Milwaukee, huh?
They be inside. It do not
yes, it does because bad bitches are not going to Cleveland.
Yes, if the NBA players, they're gonna follow wherever the players are, bro.
They're gonna get that U-Haul truck.
But
exactly.
Are more bad bitches going to Cleveland or LA if the All-Stars there? Yes or no?
LA, but they'll still they'll travel wherever.
No,
I'm not saying that there's gonna be zero bad bitches, but if you want to increase the bad bitchery,
I don't think we need to increase it because it leads to bad decisions like Jalen Green and Drea, or CJ Stroud and Amber Rose. Like,
no, they need to have it the All-Star game. You have to be under Oklahoma. That's the line. That's the cutoff. Under Oklahoma.
No, they get the New York people will get mad.
Yeah, outside of New York and Chicago, don't bring them shits up there, bro. Like who want to see that? Charlotte was cool. I fucked with Charlotte. J. Cole had a nice little concert there. But other than that, the Utah, bro, stop. Like it's gonna be in the Bay Area.
Shouldn't nothing be in Utah.
Yeah, and they had what they had. They had NBA YoungBoy performing there with all the white people. It was just bad business. Karl Malone was
honored.
That's it. So
let's just keep it with the warm weather. I'm just saying, hey, keep it with the warm weather. I'm not saying because February is the coldest month, bro. It's the coldest month. I like seeing bad bitches. And they out here.
Do they even be showing them courtside at the game? I don't know. I didn't watch, so I don't know. But I don't even think they be showing them courtside, bro.
Maybe there'll be a little bit more enthusiasm by the NBA players if there's more bad bitches there. That's just me. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into the Rising Stars the Rising Stars thing. What y'all got? How y'all feel about that?
They need to just take it how they used to do and just make it rookies versus sophomores. That's it. Just one team. They don't be doing that 4-team stuff. Just rookies versus sophomores. Call it a day, bro. That's all we need.
I was gonna say you could do that, or you can even do, if you want to say Rising Stars, you could do like rookies against other athletes. Then you could have something.
What you mean by that?
Like instead of having Micah Parsons, CJ Stroud, and like other athletes in the goddamn celebrity game, have them do a real sport v sport.
That would be funny. That would be
because imagine if the NBA rookies lose to like a mix of NFL and some other team, MLB players. Like imagine that.
Because all the NFL players be thinking we can play in the NBA, blah blah blah. I think that would be hilarious.
This was the perfect time for CJ Stroud to be a part of that. Since that nigga was talking about, I gave Jaime 40. I gave Jaime Jaquez 40 points back in the day. That was your time for that nigga to be in the Rising Stars challenge, and they really just go face it off for real. See if that nigga still got it for real. That would have been cool. I'm a little conflicted because look, as much as I was talking about that G League stuff, they don't advertise the G League enough. So the fact that I saw some G League players that I didn't see and they kind of showed out a little bit, the fact that Wemby lost to some G Leaguers, you know what I mean? It was good for the G League brand that's on its last leg.
I was like, nobody cares about the G League brand.
Nobody care about the G League brand, but we was looking at Wemby like, yo, that's what you lost to? But yeah, they got to do something different. Other than that, you can kind of toss it. Next up Saturday, we have the skills challenge. Now, the skills challenge.
Get that out of here, bro.
Look, it used to be even more boring, and then they started putting them big men in there to kind of like boost it up, and some of the big men started winning. And look, overall, niggas are just they're just too skilled. NBA players in general are just too skilled for this basic ass shit, to the point where it's either they're gonna take it seriously or they just gonna do what Scotty Barnes did and just look like they got the tism doing this shit, bro.
Or they're gonna do what Anthony Edwards did and shoot with his left hand the entire time.
Yeah, it's crazy. They don't
miss every single shot because he's not a lefty.
Yeah, so either get rid of it or get rid of it, because this is what should be replaced with like a 1v1 tournament maybe. 100. But even then, it's like none of that shit matters if niggas don't care. We can have a 1v1 tournament, but if Anthony Edwards out here just left-handing everything and you just gonna sell it, then no, I don't want that nigga. I don't want that nigga there, bro. Like I don't want that nigga a part of the challenge if he's just not gonna take it seriously or just take it.
One year they did the skills challenge, and Giannis and his brothers had a team, and it was like Giannis, like one of the normal ones, and then Thanasis, who was terrible. Like, I feel like they of course lost. I'm pretty sure because
I like that one challenge that they used to have. It was like one regular NBA player, a former NBA player, and a WNBA player, and they're like doing like some shooting shit. Like I think Steph Curry, his dad, and like a WNBA player versus like 3 other teams. I did kind of like that format a little bit. It was kind of cool.
They kind of do how like the NFL does, like how they do that relay. They do like a relay now with like the they do it really with just the big with like linemen.
Oh yeah, I just see that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Just something different because I don't know. Right now, that shit is.
I think 1-on-1 tournament would be better, but people be afraid to get cooked. So
that is true. They don't want to be memes.
People like bring people that actually want to be there. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody that's not gonna give a fuck about it. Like, put Jimmy Butler in there. I don't care if he's not an actual all-star.
No, Jimmy Butler do not care about All-Star Weekend. He said that he when he was elected as a starter, he said that he would party hard as hell the night before, then be like hungover on the bench. Check in for like 1 minute, then sub himself out and just go to sleep on the bench. And he did that because I respect
nobody cares. Like it's just crazy. With the 3-point contest, there's nothing much. I think it's fine to a degree. Low key, I don't really care about them damn star balls, them 4-pointers. I don't give a fuck about them shits. For being honest, it's
I'm
not.
not mad at it.
It's not that big of a deal to me. But what I will say, I do think they should keep up that, that WNBA, NBA thing. I think they caught lightning in the bottle right there. I think they should.
Did you see the Kenny Smith stuff? Because
I
I didn't see it, and I've been trying to find it,
bro.
I did see it. If I can find it, I'll look it up. But yeah, he was coming from the right place, but it's still. The delivery was horrible.
I only saw the thing where he was like, she should have shot from the women's line or whatever, which is obviously stupid because she had the same score as Dame, who won the 3-point contest like minutes before. But they were saying he was saying like other stuff about like Mexican people and all that. I was like, really? But
he was talking about. I think he was talking about Jaime.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't see that one. I did see Charles Barkley talk about homeless people.
What? Who was this?
This was during the All-Star game. During the All-Star game, he's talking bad about homeless people. Mainly was talking about San Francisco. He said y'all could barely walk out there, huh? All them goddamn homeless people. Like he was going crazy.
Charles Barkley's not real. He's not real.
What was making?
Where did that come from?
They're not even in the Bay Area, bro. Like,
nah. Look, if I could find it, I could. But hey, they've been wiping a lot of things off the internet. I ain't gonna lie.
Charles Barkley like the most uncancelable person ever, bro. Because he say anything and he just get away with it. Cause he's just like, oh, that's just Charles.
Every time he talk about San Antonio.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing. If you had a problem with what he said this past weekend, then you need to have a problem with what he was doing with them San Antonio women and all them goddamn churros. Because it's around the same thing. You just slandering for no reason. But moving on from that, I think they continue doing that. How do you feel about content creators like Lethal Shooter being a part of something like this?
Lethal Shooter, I hate Lethal Shooter, bro.
I used to
making the rings that be having all the nails on it and spinning around in circles,
knives and shit
on fire. Like,
creators create.
Nah. I think it should stay with NBA players.
He be trying to fix people's jump shot. He do not be helping them, bro.
Yeah, look. No, I think didn't he help Kentavious Caldwell Pope or something? I don't know. Is he still in the league? I don't know. I don't keep up with that bum ass thing. I think about you. Yeah, definitely. When Caitlin Clark get in the league, go ahead and continue this shit, man.
And take Steph out of it, because please, he's too good. Put somebody else so they can get embarrassed. Like I was like, what I was really thinking about, I was like, she only lost because it was Steph, low key. If it was anybody else, I think they would have lost.
She got the same score as Damian Lillard that won it. Like he tied Damian Lillard's score. So, and it was the NBA line. Fuck nigga Kenny. That shit crazy.
Like they sent Thanos after her.
And she almost won.
She almost won for a split second.
Now I kind of wanna save dunk contest for last because that's a little bit more trickier to fix. I want to go to the NBA All-Star game. That shit was atrocious, but I feel like that's one of the easiest things to fix. And it's just simply out of our control. Like I said, it doesn't matter. The All-Star game, no matter what we do, it's not going to matter if effort is not going to be a part of it. If these niggas not going to put some type of effort to the fucking game, it doesn't matter what incentives we give these niggas. You still have to care about it a little bit.
There's an easy fix to that. We just need to make it like the Olympics, bro. Just have one team of the best U.S. players and the other team of the best wherever the hell they from players. Because there's enough people who are not from the U.S. in the NBA to do that now.
Oh, so USA versus the world.
Yeah.
And you want Noah Brown to commentate that. You want to make it a big ordeal.
I mean, might as well.
I'm not opposed to it, but I'm tired of these like excuses that these niggas be trying to give me for bad product on the court. Talking about niggas get injured, injury, nigga. Who's outside of Kobe Bryant breaking his nose because he was playing too fucking hard? Name me somebody that got injured on the All-Star game.
I don't even think who makes these excuses? I don't even think the players care enough to make excuses. It's just be people on the internet saying, we don't want to get hurt, but like,
who the fuck cares? Joel Embiid got fucking rammed and got injured.
Like, Embiid, he was gonna he didn't get hurt in the All-Star game, but he was gonna get hurt regardless.
He got hurt in the regular season. That means he shouldn't care about the regular season no more because there's a chance he can get injured. Bro, shut up.
Do they get do they get guaranteed pay by making the All-Star? Or
don't get paid for. I mean, like you can have incentives in your contract for getting into the All-Star game, but they don't actually get paid for the All-Star game.
I was gonna say I thought it was like the NFL where like you get paid and then the winning team gets like extra.
Nah.
Or how it used to be, I should say.
Nah. And supposedly it's like this shit used to be for charity. Like the winners like supposed to be the charity of their choice. So I guess they just said fuck Make-A-Wish. You know what I mean? But
they need like a bag with like $5 million, put it like on the scoreboard and be like, whoever wins and who the MVP gets that.
They need to do like Squid Game, have that hole at the top. Every time somebody don't show effort, they deduct money.
That's what I really need to see. Stop giving these niggas money. Stop giving these niggas money. These are millionaires. I'm tired of it. Want them to try hard? Give them some more money. Nigga, shut up. Y'all need to start deducting shit. Y'all need, bring David Stern back up because I know that nigga would be like, hey, word? Scotty Barnes? You on that bullshit today? Yeah, all right. That's your last All-Star. You ain't never coming back. And you getting deducted. Every bullshit shot, that's $1 million out. That's $1 million. That's $1 million deducted, nigga. Like, they gotta start deducting niggas' pay if you just gonna do some bullshit like that. But niggas acting like you just can't put 70% in there. Like you can't put 70% effort. We're not telling you to close out and be Zaza Pachulia. We just telling you, hey, run up the court a little bit more with some distinction. Stop chucking up full court shots, Luka.
Actually, like you trying.
Yeah, bro. Like you are talented enough to make this shit look realistic, bro. It's entertainment.
I have the idea to fix the All-Star game.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Wait, maybe I need to fix my camera because I had to write it down because I was like, this makes sense.
I thought the nigga was like, hey, actually, never mind.
I thought he was about to draw.
We need a race war.
Again?
We need a race war. I wrote how to fix the All-Star game. We need a race war.
Okay.
We need all the good white players, all the good black players. Because they're going like if they do it like that, that's going to happen. Because that's just the one thing. America loves a good race war. Our people love a good race war. We love to prove that we're better than white people. White people love to think they're better than us. So, I mean,
they need to find all the niggas who hate each other and put them on the court. Put Luka and Devin Booker against each other.
They really need to set like this is what they need to do. They need to have the regular All-Stars, and then you need an All-Star like reserves strictly for niggas that are not All-Stars, but they put batteries in niggas back. Like a Pat Bev is just there.
Just to encourage a nigga?
No, not encourage. Just get on that goddamn court and just make some shit happen.
They gotta wheel out Draymond.
Piss some people off. Piss some people off enough to be like, all right, my nigga, you talking too much. Now I'm finna give you 40. Now I'm finna go crazy. Let that nigga get. I mean, because there's too many lackadaisical ass niggas, bro. I need somebody pushing this shit out of Luka real quick. Like, man,
it wouldn't sit right in my soul to see Pat Beverly at an All-Star game. It wouldn't. It do something.
No, but you got to put like a little special button, like button. Get the Nassus and Pat Bev in there at the same time. Just see what happened, bro. Just to see.
That turned into a football game.
Fuck it. Hey,
get Michael Parsons out there.
I would be entertained.
If fucking Draymond.
I mean, Draymond act like he don't want to do this shit no more.
You think Michael Parsons can beat Draymond in basketball?
Nah.
It's a one-on-one game.
Nah.
I feel like they play the same.
Yeah, but Draymond is bigger and taller.
Michael Parsons is bigger than Draymond. He's not as tall as Draymond, but he's bigger than Draymond.
No, he's not. Draymond's 245, 250.
What do you think Michael Parsons is?
230, 225.
Michael Parsons not 225.
Yes, he was.
No, he's not. He's a defensive end.
And?
Ain't no 225 D ends in the NFL.
I mean, his original thing was linebacker, but
that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
When he was in college.
He looks noticeably that different to you?
Yes.
I don't know. Hey man, look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but let's look him up.
He listed at 245 right now. Per Google.
Who?
Michael.
What about Draymond?
Draymond's like 230. Let me see. Draymond making $25 million a year.
Yeah, they got him at 230.
230.
So 15-pound difference.
So 15-pound difference.
Yeah.
But he's 6'7".
He's 6'6", and Michael Parsons is
like 6'3".
Yeah, Mike Parsons 6'3".
Yeah, they might just cancel each other out. But yeah, they both can't shoot. I don't know. I still think Draymond still win that shit. That's just me. And then finally the dunk contest. To wrap this shit up. Dunk contest. Now, I do have a little change of heart now. I do have a little change of heart because I did come in here last week and say LeBron was directly responsible for why the dunk contest is no longer what it used to be. Not that it was like all his fault and that he needs to pay for repercussions or anything, but I was coming from a standpoint of like niggas stop caring after LeBron's like verbally said, man, who the fuck care? I'm not trying to do that shit. And during that time, I had to kind of remind myself that stars were still dunking in the dunk contest when he was saying that shit. Paul George was still in there. Damian Lillard was still there. Dwight Howard was there. Blake Griffin was there. The real drop-off like really didn't get too crazy. It wasn't until after the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon. That's when the real drop-off came because now your stars that were dunking, they're getting older, so they're like, all right, I'm not doing that shit no more. I did it like 3 times. And these young stars are not participating in it because they just, quite frankly, either don't give a fuck or they're just not good enough. Like Jalen Green did it, but I'm just like, this shit was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. Zion was supposed to do it, but the nigga can't stop chasing porn stars. Can't keep his weight under control. John Morant just can't keep a gun down alone. You know what I mean? Like there's just certain stars that just I don't know. And now our style of play is so much more different than what it was like 10 years ago. Your high flyers are not even in the league no more. I don't even know what the fuck Derrick Jones Jr. is anymore. That nigga used to dunk all the time.
They only used to wheel him out for the dunk contest and then send him right back to the G League or wherever he was.
Kai Jones is good enough to be in a dunk contest. He just doodle bob. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Just on some other shit. His song go crazy though, but you know that's besides the point. How to fix the dunk contest? Look, my nigga, I don't have a real answer because it's too complex. I'm not saying get rid of it because I know there's going to be at some point there's going to be a good enough star that's going to save it for 1 year.
I feel like you just gotta force these stars to do it, bro. Just force. I don't know how.
I don't want to force no more stars, bro. I don't want to force no more stars, bro. Jaylen Brown was good enough for me. Jaylen Brown was good enough for me. I'm not forcing no more stars to do this shit.
We need to force a star who's actually known for dunking. Like when you think of Jaylen Brown, you don't think of him dunking. You think of him not being able to dribble. Like
right.
You need to have it where they're required to use a prop that's bigger than a certain height. Like bring back the cars, bro. I want to see you jump over some nigga sitting down, nigga. We already know you can jump. You 6'7". I don't need to see.
The nigga was sitting down, like Tyson has like that don't make. He's literally like 5'2", 5'3". Why did he need to? You could jump over him easily, bro.
Like Willa playing in this bitch.
And I saw.
Nigga haven't played one year.
I think so.
And I saw the highlight, and I was just at the time I didn't know it was a tribute to D Brown or whatever. When I first saw it, I'm like, did this nigga dab? Did this nigga hit the dab?
He did, like, cause D Brown, he like dunked with the thing. Like Jaylen Brown, he dunked and then he like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, you did it wrong. Anyways,
weak ass dab, because that shit was not D Brown. And
they need to change the judges too.
Yeah,
they don't. Yeah, they keep giving everybody 50s and like
they need to let fans be. They need to let real. They need to get select fans. You got to fill out an application. You the judge. Because if I was on there, I'm giving a nigga a 2.
But or even what you call it? You need to start giving niggas like Drewski in there as like one of the people judging.
Yeah,
because he's not gonna lie.
I feel like Drewski definitely would lie.
He'll lie about some bad bitches. He's not gonna lie over no grown ass man.
He's gonna lie because you want to use him in his next skit, bro.
No, I did. And that's another thing. Why was Drewski not a part of the Celebrity All-Star game?
It's a lot of people that had, like I'm talking like I really thought like Gilly would be in it because like he sort of like came up last year type, you know.
Shit, yeah.
Drewski, he ain't been in it. Who else? Well, Chris Brown, he can't be in it because.
The nigga can't stop putting his hand on women, bro. Like that's
he's insane.
Fucking insane.
But he can't hoop. He's just not all there mentally.
Yeah, bro. Like or Desi Banks or some shit. You know what I mean? Like somebody country road.
Some people only like black famous though.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Not for the NBA.
You're right. Got a point. Or somebody from the cast of Abbott Elementary. Like, you know what I mean? Something, bro. Like, we give us something. God damn it.
You have Quinta out there, bro. He like 4'10", bro.
Yo, Quinta going out there and doing a little step back is crazy.
That nigga Michael probably would back her down and she just die, bro. Like
they finna put Shorty in a blender, yo. I'm sorry. They finna fuck her shit up. Think she really doing something cute? Hell no. Shit. CJ Stroud to block that shit too. Get over here. Anyway, yeah. I look. The dunk contest is cooked. I've come to the realization is the only one that's acceptable to have ebb and flows. It's just gonna be some years it's good, and the rest of the years it's gonna be trash. Moving forward, there's no consistent fix for them.
One thing though, stop getting. I don't want no G leaguers in dunk contest, bro. Like,
and if I'm at McClung, like, yo, give me a real contract, nigga. Stop,
okay,
bro. You're here like a little motherfucking monkey, my nigga. It's man. No, nigga. Like,
he need
I'm at McClung, I'll be like, yo, I'm better than just a dunker, bro. Like,
I can shoot too.
I can dribble. I promise.
Nigga having Zach LaVine syndrome right now, nigga. That's why you ain't seen Zach LaVine hit a crazy dunk since 2016. After 2016, you know, I'm a shooter now. I shoot the shit out the ball. Now I'm cool now. You don't even see that nigga do athletic dunks no more. So I don't know, man. It's cooked.
Yeah.